we're live here. Perfect. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are going to do the final. Well, there'll be more Madden streams, but we're going to do the final. It is time for the final one for this. I know we've got. We don't do the color rush. We do. Yeah. We have finally made it. We only had one loss the whole entire year.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
I do have some. I do have upcoming
Madden
content,
Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Ravens and the Falcons, and it comes your way next.
Of course, I'll be getting it. I will be.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember.
I will be getting it early. Oh boy. Hold up. I hit the wrong thing. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to play the full game. That was an accident. There we go. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now let's try it again. Luckily, we weren't too far in the game. I was able to do that. That would have made me mad. There. Ooh, we get the ball first.
It's the grand finale of the 2024 season on the big stage here in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59 underway. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
In motion, Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. A complete to Drake London. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Cousins. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Nnamdi Madubuike. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action, Cousins. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And he'll find McCloud on the right side complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Cousins. And this will be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Over the middle, caught by London. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Odafe Owe drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing is Jackson.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 5. Jackson now. He dumps it off for Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. Here's Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Running from the gun with Henry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59 in New York. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year, Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his right. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now Lamar changing the look. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Now they'll change things up. Henry again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's McLeod. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the gun, here's Cousins. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Robinson, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Cousins. That one deep for London. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Completes it to Aguilar. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 62 yards. And the Ravens are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Perrion Winfrey busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Cousins to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now here's Bradley Pinion now. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. To throw is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker now to add the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. Both teams making their final adjustments of the season during this long halftime break. Who will claim the Lombardi Trophy? To find out, we go back to Brandon and Charles in New Orleans for the second half of Super Bowl 59.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi Trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McCloud, 75 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Throw caught by Flowers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Trying to punt punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens just continue to roll. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. To throw, Cousins. Right back to Pitts again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Play fake, Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And this pass is caught by London. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Youngway Koo for the Falcons field goal of 30 yards.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Here's Jackson to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Arnold Ebiketie in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball. And how about this, a fake? And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Koo, up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first down carry for Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played.
And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. Cousins now. That one deep for London. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 6. Cousins again. He finds Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Cousins. And caught by London. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Cousins. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To the air again, it's Cousins. That's caught at the 2. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. He dumps it off for Henry. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. They keep it with Henry on first down. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Henry out of the pistol. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now Lamar changing the play. Henry again on second down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
13 more yards. That's another.
Again, it's Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
There's Commissioner Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.
Every career starts.